Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of 1/35 Scale Figures in Review. Hey, the 4th of July is over with and summer's winding down. Before you know it, school will be back in session for everybody, and our thoughts will be start turning towards the fall and getting back into our hobby routines. Okay, with that in mind, I'm going to go ahead and introduce the new figures I'm going to review today from Alpine Miniatures, and these are the really great 12th SS Hitler-Jurgen machine gun crew. It's a two-man crew, ammo carrier, and the MG42 operator himself. Okay, now the Hitler-Jurgen during World War II, especially in Normandy, okay, faced the Canadians most of the time, and they were known for their enthusiasm. They were a young group of guys that were following Hitler in the war, and the Canadians had the dubious honor of fighting these guys throughout around the city of Caen. Okay, well, this two-man crew is perfect for this. The detail is amazing. Taesoon Harm once again shows us he sets the bar pretty high for everybody in the 35th scale resin figure industry, and there are a lot of really good resin figures out there. Okay, but Taesoon Harms, once again, he hit the ball out of the park on this one again with this two-figure set. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get that ball rolling with this episode of 1/35 scale figures in review.
Okay, here's our out-of-the-box portion of the review of these great Alpine figures. Once again, these are the 12th SS Hitler-Jurgen MG42 team. You're going to go ahead and get your ammo carrier in this guy right here, and you're going to get the MG42 carrier right here. As with all Alpine figures, you're going to get two heads with these guys. One's going to have the camo cover, and one's going to have the steel helmet. Okay, and then the accessories are broken down typical Alpine. Okay, once again, you got your typical Alpine box. You know, you have your addresses on the back. Okay, you clear on the sides. You kind of see what you're going to get inside the package itself right here. Okay, once again, it's a typical Alpine packaging, which is outstanding as always. Great box art. Okay, up here, and these are, by the way, sculpted by Taesoon Harms himself. Okay, and they're going to be very, very good. Okay, so let's go ahead and get these guys opened up right here and show you what you get. Okay, all right, and the first guy I'm going to have us look at is going to be the ammo carrier. Okay, and as you look, the parts are all broken down as such. Okay, you're going to get the main torso. Okay, of course, right here. All right, you're going to get the spare barrel case right here. Okay, that is going to be your canteen right here, the ammo can for the MG42, and then this hand right here will be fitting on top of that. All right, here's the main torso we're going to look at pretty quick. Okay, and the other hand, obviously his ever-present and always faithful K98 rifle of the Germans. Okay, we'll get a close-up of that here pretty quick too. Okay, and then here's your two heads. All right, one's got the steel pot and one's got the camo cover to it. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's take a look at this guy right here, and let's go ahead and get a little bit closer, and I'll zoom in on him. Okay, right like so. Okay, so here we go with this gentleman right here. Okay, you see the nice folds that you have of his outfit. Okay, looking good. There's the ammo pouches for his K98. Right, the sleeves are all hollowed out that you see right here. This is where the hands will fit in. All right, you see the leather uppers in the boots that they have right here. Great folds of the clothing as typical Alpine. Taesoon Harms is excellent when it comes to the sculpting of his figures. Okay, you see the webbing, you see the strapping that goes right here. Okay, coming across the top. Here's his belt. There's this bread bag. Okay, and that's going to be the place that you're going to have for the canteen. All right, now as you look up here, you can go ahead and see if I can zoom in just a little bit better on this right here. Okay, and then here is the ammo, okay, for the MG42 draped across his shoulders. One of the ammo belts that he's going to carry. All right, now this right here is a feature, and I'll be able to show it a little bit better in the close-up photos. Okay, this is a camo scarf, okay, that the Germans used a lot of times. Okay, and mostly I believe they used it mostly in the Russian front. All right, and this scarf would basically pull up over their foreheads. all right, and keep their faces hidden from any reflections or whatever, and so they were virtually invisible, okay, if they had the right lighting, the right surroundings around them. Okay, this is really done very well. Okay, the sculpting and detail is second to none, as you can see right in here. Okay, all right, so that's the main torso. Once again, typical Alpine with that. All right, I'll go ahead and get a little bit of a close-up right here, okay, of the can. It's the ammo can itself. Okay, here's your canteen. There's the hand, okay, with the handle already put in it for the ammo can, and there's your barrel. And notice, as always with Alpine, minimal attachment points. These clean up in just minutes, virtually. And I said that before. If you're a follower of my videos, okay, they're outstanding. Okay, here's just the reverse side that you might see. Okay, now I'll put him down here, and then I'll go ahead and give you a quick glimpse up here of the K98 rifle. All right, now one of the things, and I don't think you can see it real here, but I'll make sure I get a good close-up. Okay, Taesoon's even added fingernails to the individual fingers, which is just kind of amazing to me. All right, great detail of the rifle. Okay, it'll just hang naturally, and obviously the hand goes into the hollowed out sleeve for the K98. Okay, do a reverse side look at this. So once again, really, really very well sculpted. Okay, and now here are the two heads. All right, and they're done very well. As I said before, Taesoon gives us a great canvas to work with as we're going through and looking at our working our figures with our different paints that we have. All right, this is obviously the camo cover you have here, and that's the steel pot that you have right here. Okay, and the steel pot actually has leather, okay, straps around it, all right, which allow it to go ahead, and you can put different types of leaves, grass, things like that. That's if you're in the field. Okay, and obviously here's your camo cover that you have. All right, great features, great straps there. Okay, great details to the face. Now, once again, all in all, great representation of the Germans. Okay, with their camo and the steel pot. Okay, as always, minimal cleanup, very slight attachment point right here, which is outstanding. Okay, and makes it once again a pleasure to clean these up. Okay, now that was your ammo carrier. All right, now we're going to go ahead and we'll come back down and zoom back out again to our MG42 character. Okay, open him up, put him out here. Okay, and here he is. Okay, once again in the bag you're going to get the main torso. It's going to be right here. Let me do a little bit better focus on this. Okay, so you have the main torso. Right here you have the two different heads, okay, that you're going to get with your figure. Okay, all right, here is one of the hands that'll go inside the hollowed out sleeve. Okay, here's your canteen, and this is the bipod for the MG42. All right, and now this is its own little piece of work. Okay, this is the MG42, okay, that is actually molded into the sleeve with the strap attached to how it needs to be. Okay, and I'll give you a couple of close-ups here really quick. Okay, let's go ahead and we're going to give you a good look, and I'll go ahead and I'll zoom in onto our guy with his torso. Okay, all right, here you see he's got a great body lean, all right, because those MG42s are pretty heavy. Okay, when you look at this right here, here's the tool pouch for the MG42. All right, here is his sidearm for the pistol that he needs to have. Okay, and as I showed you before, here is that scarf. All right, that Taesoon's molded in there. Okay, great texture that goes right here. Here's great folds of the arms. Okay, great folds of the clothing right here. And I'll get some close-ups again, as I told you before, what Taesoon Harms has been able to do with this sculpt. The hands are exquisite, they're gorgeous. But he's also made fingernails in the molding. I think that's just amazing stuff to get done. All right, now these are different pants that the guys will wear as opposed to the other guy, the ammo carrier. Okay, so they'll be painted up a little bit differently. All right, here's his bread bag. There's his strapping done. Okay, just a great job done with the torso. Okay, we'll go ahead and come up here with the hand. Okay, that you have. Let me see if I can get a bit better zoom on this. Okay, the hand that's going to be inside the hollowed out sleeve. Here's his canteen. There's the bipod for the MG42. We can do a turnaround on this side to have a good look. Once again, minimal attachment points, so cleanup's going to be very, very quick on this. Okay, and then this is almost a kit in itself. It is gorgeous. The moldings of the MG42. All right, see the strapping is done right here. Minimal attachment points, so cleanup's going to be a breeze. Okay, the arm naturally drapes over the MG42, and notice the sleeves hollowed out for the hand to go slip right in there. The barrel's hollowed out, which is an amazing feature in itself, since we don't have to really worry about doing that now. Okay, smooth where the arm's going to attach to the torso. Okay, as I said before, this is almost a kit in itself. Okay, great sculpting by Harms. All right, and then lastly, let's go ahead with these two guys and take a look at the heads. Okay, once again, here you got the two. You have the steel pot. Okay, right here. Okay, and then you have the camo cover right here. All right. Okay, great features. Okay, great definition to the face. Great strapping down there. Okay, so once again, all in all, just a really nice job. Really good looking job done with the heads. Okay, and well, that concludes this out of the box part. We'll come back and I'll give you a slow turn when these guys get all finished up. So stay tuned and we'll come back with the full builds taken care of. Okay, folks, here's our slow turn portion of the completed figures as I put them together, and it was a very short amount of time when I got these guys done. They were cleanup was minimal. Okay, this is the ammo carrier, obviously, and as we do our slow turn, I put the steel pot with the leather strap that goes on top and around the guy's helmet. Okay, here's his ammo can right there that's attached to his hand. Once again, my guys are all blue tacked together, so when I want to paint them later, I'll be able to take them apart and do it upright. Okay, when you go to the back here, you take a look and see where the spare barrel of the MG42 was held in a strap across the shoulders. Here's his water canteen. There's his bread bag. Okay, you notice the folds are looking sharp. Okay, he's got his ankle gaiters on for the Germans later in the war. These are done very, very well with the buckles showing in very well. Okay, there's the slow turn continued with K98 rifle. That was the chosen weapon of a lot of the Germans. And then as you look here, you can see the belt, the detail of the ammo belt going across his neck is superb. And if I can get just a little bit closer here and take time to zoom in, here is the camo scarf, okay, that they had in both soldiers did. Like I said before, those are mostly seen on the Russian front, but you know, they could have been used any place. You know, here's the strapping there, here's the ammo pouches for his K98. Okay, once again, all in all, another superb figure by Alpine. All right, and then here is the second guy. Okay, and this is going to be our MG42 carrier. Okay, all right. And as you look at this guy with my slow turn, okay, you see the strapping that's molded in. I've gone ahead and glued the bipod in, and it just attaches very simply right there. Okay, you see how the strap is molded into his arm, and the rifle is molded in correctly. Okay, the hand is placed right there, done very well. Okay, and as I said before, you know, the hands are exquisite. Okay, now these pants are the Italian camo pants that you would see later in the war, by especially the Hitler-Jurgen. So the camo is going to be a little bit different, like I asked, and excuse me, like I told you before. Okay, here's the sidearm is right there. Okay, and then here is the scarf. Again, the texturing is done very, very nicely. Okay, and I put the camo cover on this guy just to give you a little bit of a variety. You know, once again, you get two heads with these guys, so it's your choice about what you want to do. He doesn't have the ankle gaiters on. His trousers are long enough. They'll come down and cover up his boots right here. There's his sidearm right there. And as you come around, there's a picture of the hand. The folds of the clothing are exquisite. There's more detail. I can't say enough about the detail of the MG42. Okay, great resin detail for this figure. Okay, and you come around, the clothing drapes nicely. Okay, there's the straps that are set up right there. Okay, bread bags done very well. So once again, all in all, okay, just another great set from Alpine. Okay, and now that'll conclude this slow turn portion. I'll follow up here with our stills. And if you like what you see, please subscribe. Okay, pass on any positive comments that you can. Go to alpineminiatures.com and check out what figures that Taesoon Harm has for sale. And these are very, very good. Okay, some of the best resin figures on the market today, bar none. All right, well, and that concludes this portion. Stay tuned for the stills. Until next time, from 35th Scale Figures in Review, we'll see you later.